I'll go out, I think, out of 10 times, I will get one night where I'll have a really good night and get a lot of recordings, and the other times just get nothing.
So why do you think that is? Why do you think they are so uncatchable or untraceable?
Well, I think they're just like the Aboriginals, where they can't stay in one area because they'll just eat all the food and it's gone. So they've got to keep moving around. So if you just happen to pick that area that they're going to be in for that 1 or 2 or 3 days, maybe to catch whatever they eat and eat whatever kind of roots off the plants, and then they're gone. If you happen just to turn up at that particular time, you get lucky. But other times the area is a lot bigger. So you get places like the Jamison Valley. It's a massive valley where we've done like a wood knock on one side where the ruined castle was, and we got a reply from the other end of the valley.
Right. So what ruined castle?
In you know where the Three Sisters is?
Yeah.
In Katoomba. So if you look at the lookout there and look onto your, like, to the right bit going to the south, there's an area called the Ruined Castle. It looks like a castle that's fallen over, but it's a natural formation.
Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So there's a lot of activity around that area I've found over the years.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess this is the issue with any of these paranormal things or crypto things, is people straight away either believe you or they don't. It's like politics. You're either one way or the other. People in the field of paranormal investigation, a lot of the time, and this is probably their downfall, is they believe everything straight away. And people outside of it are like, no, everything's bullshit. My attitude towards all of this is, let's start in the middle and find our way to either side. Like when I had this experience looking for ghosts, and I don't know what your experience with ghost hunting is, or if you have any at all. My first experience was I had a whisper in my ear that was clear as day to me, and thankfully we picked it up on the audio, and so I can show that to people and go, listen, there was no one behind me. People go, you faked it, all that type of stuff. We didn't, but it is what it is. And, I guess that sort of comes to my next question, which is, you've been studying, Yowies for a long time, and, there's not this giant number of pieces of evidence. Like there's wood knocks and all this type of stuff, but people would look at that and go, no, that's bullshit. There's a footprint there. Yeah, but that could have been anything. Like there's nothing. Why is there no hard evidence? Why is there no photo? Why is there no, a live species that has been caught? Why are they so elusive? Why is this one thing that you've named yourself, or not, not in your daily life, but you're known as? Why can't we see one? Why can't we physically touch one?
Well, what I find is a lot of people that go out into the bush, they're not carrying expert cameras. They're mostly carrying mobile phones, and mobile phones are a phone. Then the camera on it, it's only so good. So you're always going to be blurry if you're trying to move it around, if you see something. These creatures, like any creature, they blend into the bush so well. The colors of if you look at the colors of the kangaroos and wallabies, sometimes you walk through the bush and they're like 3 meters away from you, but you won't see them till they move, and they're right there. So it doesn't matter how big or small it is. If its color is going to make it blend into the bush, you're not going to see it. And I've been at trails where I've stood on the other side of the creek and bushwalkers have all come through, and I'm just out in the open standing still, and they've laughed and talked and thrown stones and everything and haven't seen me. And I'm standing out in the open, and I've got a backpack on and just wearing green. So if I can stand in the open and not be seen, why can't a 10-foot yowie that's got fur that makes it blend into the bush so well be seen? But, a lot of people don't go out there and research like myself. They don't spend the time. Like, we go out there and spend time to try and get the best footage we can to try and prove this animal's real, but it's just elusive. It's smart. It's a smart creature. It's been living in this land for eons. So it knows how to camouflage itself and make itself disappear like that. So it's going to be something that I hope to find good evidence. That's what I'm trying to do. Look, I've got a thermal camera here right now. And one thing about the thermal cameras, the old ones, you used to have to do Wi-Fi to a phone to actually get the phone to record it. But this one's got 16 gig memory, and I can take photos and videos all at once. And it can pick up a human walking at 3 Ks away.
Right.
So, yeah. So that's the one it's costs just over $3,000. So, a lot of people haven't got the money to buy the gear like this. So they're all using basic gear. With basic gear, you're not going to get the best results. So unfortunately, that's why a lot of people don't get, what, people want, hard evidence.